Hey, David Wygant here for the 10-minute daily reality check, where every single day is a new way to look at reality. We got John Keegan in the house. Yesterday, John and I talked a lot about some really good stuff, and if you did not listen to the podcast yesterday, I strongly suggest you go back because passion creates attraction, and you'll understand that. Now, John missed a gigantic snowstorm in New York. Of course, it was not as big as they say it was because it's always a few inches short and a few inches tall. You know, when I was a kid, okay, this is really funny, right?
Yeah.
This was the Wygant way of thinking, all right?
All right.
And, you know, we used to look, my brother would say, you know, when we'd look and go, all right, how big is this snowstorm? And my brother would be like, your penis size, but not mine. Is it fully erect? Because remember, like, penis size, like most penises are 6 to 7 inches when fully erect, right?
Is that the average?
So a good snowstorm was like 6 to 10 inches. You know, it'd be on my side of my penis or the side of King Kong's penis. This snowstorm was like a King Kong penis on steroids, okay? Right. You know, when they talk about 1 to 2 feet, I couldn't imagine having a schlong that big. You know, at all. And I'm glad that we're comparing, you know, penis size to snowstorms because today's podcast is really awesome. But John wanted to add something in there about my germophobic ways when you took me to the Russian bath.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, yesterday, if you guys listening, we talked about David's OCD. Well, one time, one of my favorite places to go in New York City is the Russian Turkish bathhouse. It's been there since the 1870s. It's never been closed one day. And it's run by Russians. And you get a mix of people. It's like a real New York experience. You get Hasidic Jews, and then you may have a supermodel. You'll have Russell Simmons, and then you'll just have this cast of characters that have been going in there every day for the last 40 years. And so it's like kind of really cool, and it's super gritty. It literally looks like, when you walk in there, you think it's 1970.
You do.
There's no frills. They give you these slippers that you're like, you can't even believe, like, if they were washed. You have these shitty, like...
They weren't washed.
The worst gym shorts ever.
Oh, those gym shorts. Oh, yeah. And then, you know, they tell you, and then you look and go, can I wear underwear? And they go, no. And I think to myself, my boys are not sharing the boys with somebody else's boys in those gym shorts.
For sure.
Forgot about those shorts.
Well, you know, so we went in there, and I go in there often, so to me, I've just kind of become, you know, immune to it. The guy literally looked like, I mean, I brought him in there, and I didn't even think about it. I couldn't even describe the face. He was sort of almost hiding in the corners. The look on his face, he was having like extreme anxiety attack about this place. Like he was just... I couldn't believe it. He literally looked scared for his life. And he was just kind of like the whole thing. He couldn't sit down. He couldn't touch the towel. He didn't want to go in any of the...
I didn't want to go anywhere, remember?
Anywhere at all. I couldn't believe it. I was like, is this fucking guy, is this for real? I could not believe it.
I know, completely.
I'm in the face.
You still remember that like it's yesterday. Yeah. I'm a complete germaphobe, right? Yeah. You know, this is the one thing. I hate dating during the cold and flu season. Because it's like, I think to myself, sometimes between January and February, if I'm making out with a girl at the end of the date, and I hear any type of like throat clearing, I think to myself, man, I got to go home and take some of my nucleotides, which is like these immune boosters. Yeah. Or I take like the mushrooms that I take, you know, all the other stuff. I mean, I'm really not as bad as like Howie Mandel bad. Howie Mandel's pretty bad, okay?
I think you were worse than Howie Mandel would have been in there. I don't think we were in there for 10 minutes. We had to leave right away, right? You were like,
no. Yeah. I put up with an hour and a half in there.
Right. In your mind, it was an hour and a half.
It felt like 4.
It was like 10. I think we went into one room. You got out. Then you were like, I don't know where you disappeared to. And then I look over. It's like in the corner. Just with this bewildered look on his face, like he's trying to make himself do something. He has this horrible voices going on.
I did. I saw it.
I just look at it all. It was like someone dropped you in a pile of shit or something.
It was worse.
You didn't know what to do. Oh my god!
Yeah, so anyway, I'm a little germ. But today we're not going to talk about my germaphobes. You know, we can go into that. You can send me wipes and all the other stuff. Yeah. I mean, look, I clean my phone all the time. Have you been cleaning your phone like I taught you?
No, I need to do that.
Yeah. Oh, I see it. Like I could see the petri dish on there. Everything is like a petri dish.
Right.
But anyway, today we're going to talk about when and when not to use dirty talk. Now, I think it's really funny that like people have sex and all of a sudden they become really religious, right?
Right.
And it's really funny. Like you go down on a woman and she's like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God," and I'm thinking to myself, "This isn't God doing it to you. It's David Wygant. You should say, 'Oh my David, right?'" Dirty talk is fucking hilarious. If you think about the context of dirty talk, a woman one time said to me, "Shoot your gun inside me." What the fuck?
Oh
okay?
my God,
Shoot your gun inside me. I was thinking to myself,
gun.
yeah, shoot my gun. Another time a woman looked at me and she says, "Slap me across the face. I've been a naughty little girl. Daddy, slap me across the face." And let me tell you, when she said that to me, my little man fucking got so tiny it was unreal. "Daddy, I'm not your daddy, okay? I'm not going to hit you across the face." And I think dirty talk is a really funny thing. I think people... I mean, I love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I
love it. I need some of it.
I need some. I mean, I really don't enjoy when a girl doesn't talk back. Like, I'm always probing when I'm with a new partner. When I'm
literally
new
probing.
Lover. I'm probing with all body parts, but I'm also probing like verbally. Like, you know, I'll say something. You know, just whisper a little. You know, like, you know, "Oh, your pussy feels so good." And then you just want
I gotta hear that.
"Oh yeah, your pussy feels so good," or whatever. And you know, just any of those little things, and you're just trying to build into something really like you shouldn't be saying. It shouldn't be, and it could be things like that. I mean, there is often that sort of daddy type thing going on, you know, because. No, there is often that daddy type thing going on because that's just a nice polarity. Like it's this forbidden thing we shouldn't be doing, especially if you're a guy who's dating younger women. And there's that little polarity, and he really doesn't even have to be that much younger. But there's always that this forbidden thing that we love to explore. That's why it's called dirty talk, going into the forbidden, creating this thing. Because sex feels good, but really you're just going in and out. It's really a mental thing. So it's finding that. It
is. You're right. The in and out is good, but that like groove. I mean, there have been women. I mean, I've been with women who've like literally like, fill me up with your cum, impregnate me. You know, they've said you get like, and it's really interesting. Because, like, you get to a certain point where you get a woman in orgasmic frenzy, and you spark. To me, it's like I like to whisper it the same way. I like to whisper in their ear because then you still have those sensations around the ear, and then like you get them in an orgasmic frenzy, and women will say some of the craziest stuff ever in the entire world, like spray your cum all over me, I dare you. Don't dare me. I'm a guy. I want to mark my territory. You know? It's like, of course I'm going to come all over you. And it's funny because the stuff, as you get more and more heated into the dirty talk mode, the crazier the shit comes out. And if you think about saying that stuff after sex, because it's so funny, as a guy after sex, I become like silent talking after sex. I don't even want to like say a word. I'm just like, you know, mellow and like, you know, leave me alone, right? Whatever dirty talk I said in that moment, it's like, don't hold us, you know, that's another thing too. Don't ever hold us accountable for the shit that we say in bed.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, I mean, you triggered me here, and I'm thinking some things like I'm your cum dumpster, things like that. But and it's all in the moment. It's unbelievably hot, and I always think like because there's so many things we say in the moment. Like I'm your, you know, I like to have a girl say to me, you know, just I like a girl to like. For me, it's like you know, even though I shouldn't be coming in her, come in me, like put all your cum in me, like give me every drop. Even though it's like, even though it's so dangerous, because it's dangerous, and it's like, just fill me up with all your cum. Even though, it's dangerous. Yeah, but even though she knows that it's dangerous for her, I mean, unless we're like married.
No, for you it's dangerous because that baby comes out. It's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, that's
for you. It's I'm not even thinking about her.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm neutered. I went to the ASPCA.
For me, it's dangerous.
Did I ever tell you the time that I got neutered? I went to the ASPCA and I got neutered, right? And the golden retriever ahead of me told me that the doctor has slippery hands. Did I ever tell you? Yeah, the day I got neutered, okay, I went to the ASPCA to do it because they had a special.
No, come on.
Oh, absolutely.
You went to a dog pound?
I got a fucking.
You went to the dog pound?
I went to the dog pound to get neutered. Yeah, and I've got a green marker down there that shows I'm actually spayed.
Oh my god!
No, I'm just kidding. But I did a joke one time to start a seminar one time, and I said, you know, I'm actually neutered, and this golden retriever warned me that the doctor has a slippery hand because when I did get neutered from this doctor, the clamps went up in the air, and I had to redo it again. So when I did get my vasectomy, it was one of the most painful experiences of my entire life because I did not have a doctor who had steady hands. So if you're thinking about getting a vasectomy,
is that really true?
Yeah, it's really true. Like he clamped it. You have to clamp the back.
Does it work?
It works fine.
You didn't mess that up, right?
No. Everything's fine. Everything's, you know, the gun shoots okay according to the last thing.
But wait, hold on.
Yeah.
we're talking about dirty talk, right?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how long this podcast is, but I know we're over 10 minutes, right? But we're talking about dirty talk, and it's fun to do it when you're doing it, right? And it's so hot. It gets us so excited. And we literally, we lose our shit. We do things we shouldn't do, like coming somebody. We get so heated. But if you take that dirty talk and you just, take it out of context, it's so funny, really. Like, you say something like, oh, yeah, I'm going to fuck you so hard. I'm going to, you're daddy's little bitch, aren't you? Yeah, I'm daddy's little bitch. If you take that and you put it bring it into the setting of a McDonald's or something, or just that your everyday your everyday talk, I'm your little cum dumpster. Yeah, you're my cum dumpster, aren't you? Yeah, like this, because it's kind of like this call and response is what dirty talk is, right? You my cum dumpster? Yeah, I'm your cum dumpster. You daddy's little girl? I'm daddy's little girl. You're back and forth, right?
I know.
If you take it
look at me. I just want to howl with the moon with you. You know, you say, I'm going to flip you over. I'm going to fuck you like a werewolf. You know what I mean? I'm going to fucking suck your... I mean, the shit you say... I don't say the werewolf stuff. Yeah. But the things you say, and it's also rolling with it. So basically, we're out of time today. So tomorrow...
Man,
you know what?
Part 2 dirty talk? I was just getting in my good material.
You know what? We should talk tomorrow about what... I was thinking, what makes great sex? Yeah. For the women that are listening, for my women listeners, to be really inside the mind of a man and understand what really makes great sex. Okay, what makes great sex really happen? Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe we won't.
But who knows? Can I talk a little bit more about dirty talk?
No, we're out of time, man. I promise people only 10 minutes.
Good dirty talk story.
I know. I promise.
You don't even know how good.
I promise people only 10 minutes. All right, go ahead. You got to do it under a minute, okay?
So, you know how, but it is true that most girls will say oh, daddy, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But what if we reversed it and we said, oh
mommy.
And then even that, it's how about this, oh, mommy, and you're retarded, oh, mommy. And the only thing that gets you off is that your mom loves her retarded son.
Or what about if we put, what about this politically incorrect, but that's okay. Yeah. What about if we put a pacifier in her mouth and just go, oh, mommy. Or we try breastfeeding in the middle of it. I mean, but there are people who do.
Does mommy love her boy?
Yes, there are people who do this
love
shit.
Her boy?
Do you know the furries?
Yeah.
Right? You know the furries, right?
Yeah,
the people dressed up as stuffed animals. That's a real thing.
You can't degrade it.
Yeah, so I mean, there are real things. Anyway, love to hear from you, davidwygant.com. Send me your dirty talk, funny story. Maybe we'll talk about dirty talk in the future again. But until now, 10-minute daily reality check out.
Loves you.